trainers channels. And last night I had the privilege, the opportunity to face up with BFTB boxing, right? And for me, it was an awesome experience to be on with a young man that is, I don't know, he is totally in love with the sport of boxing, to say the least, right? And like the content that we engaged in last night was very productive. It was productive in the sense that it had challenges associated with the historical nature of boxing, history, the civil rights movement. It was just a litany of things that BK, BF presented to me, and I had the opportunity to um, speak on, right? And I learned last night that there are a lot of people out there in the boxing community, right, in the world that have a taste for the knowledge that I have learned the government is trying to suppress, right? The government is trying to suppress our um, history, our footsteps, the accomplishments that we made, right, during an era when it was hard for the black family to survive in this type of environment, meaning the system that we are associated with, the capitalist system, right? It has always been a challenge for us to be successful in this system because the government has always did its profound best to keep its foot on our necks, right? There's a lot of reasons for that, and racism is the motivating instrument of that, but there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to why we have been done so bad. And I oftentimes say that until we stop our behavior in the sense that we shout out to uh, DFT Boxing in the house. Shout out to you, brother. Good morning. Um, until we come together and unify our front, nothing will change. We will continue to be the butt of the joke at everybody's table, man. You know what I mean? So let me get on because I get caught up in that. Like last night, VL had me, you know what I'm saying, in a state of wanting to just continue to on with the conversation. But certain things happened and I was unable to complete the chat, but that's all right. It was a good day for the world, in my opinion. It was a damn good day for boxing. And I hope today we can come up with some good information for you guys, right, in reference to your boy, Keyshawn Davis, man. You know what I mean? Keyshawn Davis, let me say this and be perfectly clear about this, man. In my opinion, Keyshawn Davis is a damn good boxer, man. His defense is impeccable, right? It is as close as you get to being the word that comes to mind is great, right? You know what I mean? Keyshawn Davis has a damn good defense, right? And to couple with his defense, he got an amazing offense. And he would be a tough opponent to beat for the majority of the people in and around that weight division. I'm speaking in regards to the junior welterweight division, right? The super lightweight, whatever your preference might be, right? Because there are, I mean, the moving parts between in those divisions it's kind of confusing, right? But not to me because I've been engaged with it for years, right? The moving part between, say, the 150, the 147, 140, all of the divisions have a dual, kind of like dual divisions, right? You say for the welterweight, you'll say. Um, Junior light no, super lightweight, no, excuse me, super lightweight. Super lightweight is 140, 140, 140, right? And you also have junior welterweight. The same system applies to all the different divisions. You have two entities. Anyway, um, Keyshawn Davis, like keeps saying that he wants all the smoke. He keeps saying that he wants to fight Devin Haney. You know what I mean? But these words keep falling on deaf ears, as far as I'm concerned, because he don't want to make the fight. You know what I mean? It's like, and man, and let me say this. I kind of touched on it last night when we spoke about Shakur Stevenson, right? And these boxers, you know what I mean? I don't know if they call themselves trying to trick us into believing that it is what they say, but when in all actuality, it's not, right? They have a tendency to fabricate stuff, right? I mean, it's like, I don't know if they think well, I mean, obviously they getting away with it, and nobody is saying anything about it, but people like me or BK and the likes, right? The thing is when you have a good talent or you seeking greatness, right? And this goes for all boxers, I believe, right? When you have a good talent, right? Why waste your time fabricating issues and things about other people, right, that aren't true, right? Now, I'm gonna give you an example, right? Like, see, I mean, look, man, it all falls around, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, when it comes to a boxer seeking greatness, right, it all boils down to Devin Haney, right? The disposition of Devin Haney is always a topic on this show because he, to me, is the type of boxer, right, that I can always point my finger to when it comes to explaining away boxers' behavior that don't act like Devin the Dream Haney. Devin the Dream Haney is the type of boxer, right, that has integrity, honor, right, and he's a damn good boxer, right, and he doesn't have to lie away his ability. And I'll say, and like I just got to say, Keyshawn Davis is a great boxer, right? But I don't know why they put themselves in a position where I have to come on and say, man, do be lying. You know what I mean? And then you hear people say, oh, no, he's not lying. He just meant, no, they be lying, man. You know what I mean? And the thing about that is it makes boxing look bad. Cause for me, it has at least a bad taste in my mouth because I'm like, damn, man, why did he do that? Shakur Stevenson included, but we'll get to that guy later, man. And I know there's a lot of y'all out there that love Shakur Stevenson, right? That love Keyshawn Davis, right? And it's a good thing that you love these cats, these youngsters, these young brothers that's coming up in the sport, right? That's trying to make a way, right? And that's an awesome thing, right? But look, that affects all of us as a people, right? When people have to question the validity of what comes out your mouth, man, that affects all of us, right? It gives people the opportunity to, like I'm doing it with Keyshawn Davis this morning. It gives people the opportunity to point fingers and say, man, why is that? Why is this? You know what I mean? But you can't do that to Devin the Dream Haney. You can't. You know what I mean? And I don't know, for us as a people, man, it boils down to us as being backwards thinking, right? You'll hate the hell out of Devin Haney, but you'll run to a Shakur Stevenson. You'll run to a Teofimo Lopez. You'll run to Keyshawn Davis. You know what I mean? I mean, that's backwards. You know what I mean? We want to try to move everything that we do forward because we've been moving backwards all our lives. You know what I'm saying? But we're not going to do that, right? We're going to try to find a logical explanation for why Keyshawn Davis continues to say that he wants all the smoke from Devin the Dream Haney, but he won't sign a contract. And he won't even come to the negotiation table, right? So, look, man, this is going to be a short time. I got a lot of things to do, and I'm going to be back on later on today. But I just wanted to come on this morning and let you guys know that I appreciate you, and I want to be the best commentator I can be for you guys. That being said, hit the subscription button, hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about Keyshawn Davis. That being said, I'm gone.